Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. So, I wanted to give a quick shout out to my friend Mandy. Happy birthday. Hope you're having a great time in Hilton Head. And let's get started. So, we did see a little bit of selling today, and it nothing really materialized by it. Once we got down to the support, you saw buyers step in. So, possibly they're going to come up and try to close that gap that I was showing you up here at the, let me move this up here. So, it's right around the 45.73. Maybe that's what they're going to do. It's tough, but no matter what it is, these are extended sell signals. And the move that we made, it really illustrates it on the daily chart because we've had really one down day this entire move here. So it's not sustainable. You're going to get people that are automatically going to say, I'm not willing to jump in after a 10% run. So what happens is you're going to have sellers, you're going to have buyers that are going to start drying up. No matter what you hear on TV, those guys, they just come on whenever the market's up, and when it's down, they go into hibernation and don't say anything. Even though, last time they were telling everybody you had to buy here, in next thing we're 10% down. So I don't pay any attention to them. They honestly don't have any idea what they're talking about. As Woody said, they're fixated on the big picture, and it makes no sense at all. But in any case, this trajectory is not sustainable. It's just not. It's when we had this going on here, it was this was given. It's when it extended here that where things got very dicey because everybody was on the belief that what was it? The Fed was going to start cutting rates. Once the Fed came out and threw water on it, we came right back down again. It's the same exact thing. So the one thing that the bulls do have is the seasonality part of it, and that's why I'm intermediate term bullish on it, but short term. I really would not be surprised to see this gap filled, but more likely down at the 43.22, and it could happen. And it may start on Monday, maybe Friday. We get some selling. It's seasonality wise, it's on the bulls. I just don't really see any major move taking place. I mean, maybe it could. Who knows? It's been shocking me so far. But in any case, this was an inside candle. Nothing really to make or break about it. We do have this gap right here, 45.48. If they close that, and then really this is one of the main lines right here, the 45.20. If they take that out, I have the bull bear line at the 44.88. If they take this out, that's when there's going to be this very fast move down to the 44.20. This is where I start scaling out. Being we got in at 44, we got in at 45, and we got in at 45.50. I'll get out there, and even if we do come down to test close these gaps, I would rather be buyers because, well, I mean, I'd love to be short all the way down there. But the thing is, seasonality wise, you don't want to really press things. So if we can make 100 points or a little less than 100 on a trade and then start building a long position for the end of year rally, that's, that would be ideal for me. But right now, there's really nothing, that took place today that's any mind blowing with it. We have these sell signals in place. If we look at the 15-minute chart, really these sell signals have been in place for a while. You can see that right now, where the buyers are stepping in, they're it's your retail buyers that are stepping in at the moving averages, and that's it. So this looks like a bear flag. If it's going to play out the pattern 45.57, 45.20, so say about 25 points. Once it breaks this low, that would bring us down to the 4,500 level if this pattern plays out. But again, we have this gap up here, so keep an eye on it. But no matter what takes place really in the next day or two, wait till next week. It's I think Monday. We could see some selling step up and really just put all it really is to put the bulls back in check again because they're just way too overly optimistic with everything that's going on, and especially with some of the the price targets that they're talking about. I mean, like I said, one guy said 5,500 by February. I mean, that's another 1,000 points up, and that's insane. So anyway, that's really about it. I'm going to be sending out another video. We're going to be doing we're going to be expanding our sentiment data, really our predictive analytics model, and it's going to be a new service. But we're what we're looking to do is raise capital for it to So really, with the big thing about it is we're going to be expanding to all commodities and major indexes because, as you know, right now we really just do the S&P 500. So by doing making it where we can do the Dow, the Nasdaq, and then commodities, the new service is going to be able to kind of look at things from an overall basis, from 10,000 square feet and saying 10,000 feet, I should say. And then we're going to be putting in a lot of money into the new software. Another piece of the market timing piece that we're going to be adding to our portfolio, as well as doing sentiment for all of the major indexes as well as commodities. So when you see, say, gold that's making an extreme bearish sentiment reading, and you have the S&P making extreme bullish sentiment readings, the easy thing to do is just to switch your portfolio or some of your positions to gold and take some exposure off of the S&P. And it's really the way it is. It's going to be kind of playing chess and looking at the next move before anybody even knows what's playing out. So keep an eye on it. I know a lot of you are lifetime members. This is another lifetime membership for this. It's going to take us about a month to put together with everything and get everything lined up. But if you don't, it's no big deal. Nothing changes. We're still doing the S&P 500. We're just really, I think it's going to be a very good thing for just about everybody here. Just knowing what sectors or commodities are getting crushed sentiment wise, and then being able to know when those turn dates are. And from there, just positioning your portfolio. So it's not really going to be a huge trading thing because these will probably last anywhere from 1 to 3 months, and you're going to be able to position your portfolio. So keep an eye out on it. We're just trying to raise. We're sending out. We want 10 lifetime memberships for that to raise the capital for it, and hopefully you guys should do it. If not, it's really not a big deal on that end. You'll get the same stuff that you get all the time. So with that, have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.